You wake up tired. You drink coffee to function. By 2 p.m., you're crashing. By evening, you're exhausted but somehow can't sleep well. You think this is normal. You think this is just life. You think you're tired because you're working too hard, because you're getting older, because life is demanding. But let me tell you something, you're not tired because you're working too hard. You're tired because you're managing your energy completely wrong. I'm Matteo, and I've got your raw daily fuel for today. Listen to me, chronic fatigue is not inevitable. It's not something you just have to accept. It's not the price you pay for a busy life. Chronic fatigue has clear, identifiable root causes. And when you understand these causes, when you address them at their source, you can transform not just your energy levels, but your entire quality of life. Because life, la vita, is meant to be lived with vitality, with passion, with the energy to pursue what matters to you. When you're constantly exhausted, you're not living, you're just surviving, and that's no way to experience the gift of being alive. Today, I want to show you exactly why you're tired all the time. Not the surface reasons, the real reasons. The root causes that nobody talks about because they're not sexy, they're not complicated, they're just ignored. And I want to give you a completely different way to think about energy that will change how you approach every single day. Let's start with the truth most people don't want to hear. You can manage time, but you can manage energy. Everyone talks about time management, but time moves at the same speed for everyone. The real difference between people who feel energized and people who feel exhausted isn't how they manage their time, it's how they manage their energy. Energy management is the foundation of everything else in your life. When you have energy, you make better decisions. When you have energy, you're more productive. When you have energy, you're more present with the people you love. When you have energy, you actually enjoy your life instead of just getting through it. But most people approach energy backwards. They try to push through fatigue with willpower. They try to compensate for low energy with caffeine and stimulants. They accept being tired as normal and just try to function despite it. This is like trying to drive a car with an empty gas tank and wondering why it keeps breaking down. You can't willpower your way to sustainable energy. You have to understand what creates energy and what depletes it. So let's talk about what's really making you tired. And I want to start with something that will surprise you. Stress depletes your energy faster than physical activity ever could. Think about this. You can work out intensely for an hour and feel energized afterward. But you can sit in a stressful meeting for an hour and feel completely drained. Physical activity, when done properly, actually gives you energy. Mental and emotional stress, on the other hand, is like leaving all the lights on in your house. It constantly drains your battery. When you're stressed, your body produces cortisol. Cortisol is supposed to give you short bursts of energy to handle immediate threats. But when you're chronically stressed, from work, relationships, finances, the constant barrage of information from your phone, your body is producing cortisol all day long. This doesn't give you energy, it depletes it. It's like revving your car engine in park. You're using fuel but going nowhere. Most people think they're tired because they need rest. But often, you're not tired from doing too much. You're tired from worrying too much. You're tired from being constantly mentally activated without physical release. You're tired from living in a state of chronic low-level stress that your body was never designed to handle. Here's what's fascinating. In traditional Italian culture, we have something called il riposo, the afternoon rest. But it's not just about sleeping, it's about truly disconnecting from stress. It's about giving your nervous system a break from constant activation. Modern life has eliminated this wisdom, and we're paying the price with chronic fatigue. Now let's talk about sleep, because this is where most people get it completely wrong. Everyone knows sleep is important, but most people think sleep is something that just happens to you at night. They think if they get to bed at a reasonable hour, they should sleep well. But quality sleep isn't something you do at night. It's something you earn during the day. Your sleep quality is determined by what you do when you're awake. It's determined by when you expose yourself to light, when you move your body, when you eat your meals, how you manage stress throughout the day. Sleep is the result of all your daytime choices. If you want to sleep deeply at night, you need bright light in your eyes in the morning. Your circadian rhythm, your body's natural sleep-wake cycle, is controlled by light exposure. When you get bright light early in the day, it sets your internal clock. When you avoid bright light in the evening, it allows your body to prepare for sleep. But most people do the opposite. They wake up and immediately look at their dim phone screen. They spend their day under artificial indoor lighting. Then they wonder why they don't feel tired at bedtime. You're sending your body confusing signals about when it's day and when it's night. Movement timing also affects sleep quality. If you exercise too close to bedtime, you're raising your core body temperature when it should be dropping. If you never move your body during the day, you're not creating the natural fatigue that leads to restorative sleep. And meal timing? If you eat a large meal close to bedtime, your body is working to digest food when it should be preparing for rest. Your body temperature stays elevated, your digestive system stays active, and your sleep quality suffers. Here's something else that's killing your energy: blood sugar spikes. Most people think about blood sugar crashes, that afternoon energy dip. But the real problem isn't the crash. It's the spike that causes the crash. Every time you eat something that rapidly raises your blood sugar, processed foods, sugary drinks, refined carbohydrates on their own, your body has to work hard to bring that blood sugar back down. This process is exhausting. It's like constantly slamming on the brakes in your car. Even if you don't feel the spike, your body is working overtime to manage it. And this constant work depletes your energy. But here's what's really important. When you eat matters more than what you eat for energy management. You can eat the exact same foods and have completely different energy outcomes depending on timing. If you eat a large breakfast rich in protein and healthy fats, your energy will be stable all morning. If you skip breakfast and then have that same meal at 10 a.m. when your blood sugar is already unstable, you'll feel sluggish. If you eat your largest meal in the evening when your metabolism is naturally slowing down, you'll sleep poorly and wake up tired. Your body has natural rhythms. Your digestive fire, your ability to process food efficiently, is strongest in the morning and weakest at night. When you work with these rhythms instead of against them, everything becomes easier. Let me tell you about dehydration, because this is the most overlooked cause of fatigue. Even mild dehydration, losing just 2% of your body's water, can reduce your energy levels by up to 20%. But here's what most people don't realize. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already significantly dehydrated. Your brain is about 75% water. When you're dehydrated, your brain literally shrinks slightly and it has to work harder to perform the same functions. This is exhausting. It's like trying to think clearly while wearing a heavy helmet. But it's not just about drinking more water. It's about maintaining proper hydration throughout the day. If you drink a huge amount of water all at once, most of it will just pass through you. Your body can only absorb a certain amount at a time. Consistent, regular hydration is what maintains your energy levels. Here's what creates the energy debt cycle that keeps you chronically tired. You make choices that seem small in the moment. Staying up late, scrolling your phone, skipping breakfast, eating lunch at your desk while stressed, having coffee after 2 p.m. But these choices compound. Each one makes the next one more likely and more damaging. You stay up late, so you wake up tired. You wake up tired, so you skip breakfast and drink extra coffee. You have too much caffeine, so your stress response is heightened all day. You're stressed all day, so you sleep poorly that night. The cycle continues and gets worse over time. But here's the beautiful thing: positive choices compound too. When you expose yourself to bright light first thing in the morning, you feel more alert during the day and sleep better at night. When you sleep better, you make better food choices the next day. When you make better food choices, your energy is more stable, so you're less stressed. When you're less stressed, you sleep even better. The key is understanding that energy management isn't about making dramatic changes. It's about making strategic changes that support each other. It's about working with your body's natural systems instead of against them. So, let me give you a framework for energy management that actually works. First, master your morning. Get bright light in your eyes within the first hour of waking up. This sets your circadian rhythm for the entire day. Move your body. Even 5 minutes of movement signals to your system that it's time to be awake and alert. Second, eat your largest meal earlier in the day when your digestive system is strongest. Include the protein and healthy fats to stabilize your blood sugar. Stay consistently hydrated throughout the day, not just when you remember. Third, protect your evening routine. Dim the lights after sunset. Put away screens at least an hour before bed. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for rest, not a place where you scroll social media. Fourth, manage stress actively, not passively. Don't just hope stress will go away. Build practices into your day that actively discharge stress from your nervous system. This could be deep breathing, walking in nature, physical exercise, or simply sitting quietly without stimulation for a few minutes. And finally, track your energy patterns. For 1 week, pay attention to when you feel energized and when you crash. What preceded those moments? What patterns can you identify? Most people have no idea what affects their energy because they've never paid attention. When you understand your energy patterns, you can start making strategic choices to optimize them. Maybe you discover that you crash every day at 3 p.m. because you eat lunch too late. Maybe you realize you sleep poorly on nights when you exercise after 6 p.m. Maybe you notice you feel more tired on days when you don't get morning sunlight. This awareness gives you power. You're no longer a victim of mysterious fatigue. You're actively managing your energy like the precious resource it is. Because that's what energy is. It's your most precious resource. It's more valuable than money because money can't buy you genuine energy. It's more important than time because without energy, time is meaningless. When you have energy, you have the capacity to fully engage with your life. Energy isn't just about avoiding fatigue. Energy is about having the vitality to pursue what matters to you. It's about being present with the people you love. It's about having the enthusiasm to take on challenges and grow as a person. It's about living with passion instead of just surviving with exhaustion. This is what La Dolce Vita really means. Not just the sweet life in terms of pleasure, but the sweet life in terms of vitality. The energy to savor experiences, to be fully present, to live with enthusiasm and joy. Here's your challenge, and this could transform how you feel every single day. For 1 week, track your energy patterns. Note when you feel energized, when you crash, and what preceded both states. Look for patterns around sleep, food timing, stress levels, and light exposure. Don't try to change everything at once, just observe. Become aware of what affects your energy. Because awareness is the first step to change, and change is the first step to living with the energy and vitality you deserve. You weren't meant to be tired all the time. Chronic fatigue isn't normal, it's not inevitable, and it's not something you just have to accept. When you understand what creates energy and what depletes it, when you start making choices that support your vitality instead of undermining it, everything changes. You start waking up refreshed instead of exhausted. You start having steady energy throughout the day instead of crashes and spikes. You start enjoying your life instead of just getting through it. That's your raw daily fuel for today. If this helped you understand why you're tired all the time, hit that subscribe button. We're here every day to help you live with the energy and vitality that makes life worth living. Your energy is your life force. Manage it wisely. I'm Matteo, live fully.